Hello, everyone. Welcome to X's and O's with LeRoy Butler. And you talked a little bit about the, play calling of Matt LaFleur, and
Unbelievable.
this was a really well-designed play.
Yes.
Of course, anytime you see motion, you think, oh, it could be a read option play. You never know what it's going to be. But This is going to be really interesting. What we got here is Bo Melton, and he's about to go in motion. And what's the object here?
Well, the first thing is the defense is look at their splits. They're kind of in tight. So defense, normally when they come in tight, they're trying to do these crossing routes deep. So, and it seemed like they're in like a cover 4 because you got 2 top, or cover 2 really. And you got just a regular 4-man rush. But when this motion you need to know what this guy's gonna do.
Right.
Is he gonna blitz, or is he, disguising or something, so you can leave it on for a later play that they may hit in the future.
Okay. So what he does is moves back
Yep.
into position. Now, 80 came this way, and he's here now.
Yep.
What's he going to do after this?
So once he goes, now we got to put the illusion back on. Oh, no one followed him. So, okay, they're in the zone. That's what we want them to be, because we're going to send half of the defense one way, half of the defense the other way to confuse them. And that's what you want. You want these guys on this side to guess and this side to guess based off of what the motion is. And it's not Jaden Reed, it's not 11. Right. So they're thinking, well, this guy ain't getting the ball. Oh, that's Bo Melton. It's just window dressing.
Right.
But really, they run their same stuff regardless of who's in there. That's why it works.
Right. And Willis has got his eyes on everything and of how they're reacting.
Yes.
If this nickel guy came all the way over, then it probably would have wound up being a different play, right?
Possibly. Yeah, and I think that's the good thing about it is if he runs real fast over and the nickel doesn't come with it, okay, they're in a true zone.
Right.
We flooded this, they're a man short. That could be another big play.
Right. Okay. So what we
this
see,
is beautiful.
Yeah, so Melton had come back over here.
Yes.
In the meantime, 31s. Why don't you break down what's going on with that offensive line?
When he comes back, Tom, look at all the guys that it affects.
Yeah.
It affects that. Now, your center, who's playing amazing, he's what we call a turnback block. Turn back to see any danger that can blow this play up. If it's a blitz, he would cut him off. But Rasheed Walker, let this guy go. Just give him a little push. Free run, because we're setting the screen up. Now, these guys got to get back to peel back, but you got to hold your block just to make it look like a drop back pass.
Right.
Just for a little bit. But again, you see these guys on this side, and they're short on this side.
They're toast. I mean, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys out of the play. Yeah. Now, they're fine if he decides to throw it over here.
Yes.
But he probably, I don't know what his key is, but he's looking at something to tell him this is a better route.
Oh, yeah, because he can see the middle backer deep, and he's looking off the safety. They stay on this side, and then he comes back. And again, your center and guard and tackle, they got to be all in on it to make the deception, to fool the defense. Remember I told you all the time, if you move a guy on offense, you don't need but one guy to get confused, and it's a big play.
Okay, so he's going to wind up throwing it here.
Yes.
But you mentioned another option that they might do later on because this play busted.
Yes.
Big game. What's your option
and this what
we might see another time?
This what Matt LaFleur did to the Rams. Ran this way, which they've thrown it to him before. He ran the screen. We'll get a delay by Musgrave and hit him right here in the middle, and he's going to be wide open.
So he'll fake it here, and then throw it down the middle.
It's like here, and come back, and he's going to be wide open for a touchdown. And really, they've seen this on tape just like we have, but the thing about it, you want these guys guessing when it's going to come, and you don't know.
Right.
Because it's the same motion.
Yeah.
And for this guy to be here in 3.5 weeks to know that, I mean, the guy's brilliant. I've seen younger quarterbacks they panic because they're trying to overthink what to do, and they may just say a free rusher, and they just run the ball or get sacked.
Sure.
Just go through the motion, believe what you see, and get the ball out to the running back.
Yeah, and who knows what he might have done if this guy, had chased this way. He might have thrown to Musgrave. We don't know.
And you can still do it because why? The guys are still behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
They're not down the field yet. So.
Right. Okay, so then it's up to Wilson.
Yeah,
what
the
did you
point
like
you made,
about
point you made that was great. Follow your blocking. How many times we've seen running backs, they'll run over here and run into all the trash. Man, 31 is playing at a high clip. I'm telling you, I'm so proud of him. But you follow your blocking, and then to see your receivers, and you'll see Watson in a minute, you see your tight ends and receivers down the field blocking. I think they do that better than anybody in the league, Tom.
Yeah.
Down the field, 13, 80, number 9, 88, 85, 9. All these guys are down 18. They're all down the field blocking, and that's how you spring a guy.
And the thing I liked about what Wilson did here was that, he's a straight line guy.
Yes.
Where Jacob is going to, he's going to do this and that.
Yeah.
But Wilson's a straight line guy, but he had enough vision to
Yes.
cut back this way, and then he's going to cut back that way.
And speed. He's a lot faster than people think. So, see, look at that. I love that. Guys are blocking. And for people that say, well, he's blocking him in the back. No, when you block a guy head up and the guy turns, they're not going to throw that.
Right.
Because they know you're trying to get a clip. But
he was already on his way to the end zone.
He was gone.
Call it. Okay, now we're going to go to defense. And this is the two different ways you can get after a quarterback.
Yep.
And this is the preferred one, which is you're going to rush 4 guys. And everybody else is going to be in pass protection, right?
Yep.
So how does this set up here with, what are you expecting the Titans to do with 2 receivers here, 2 tight ends?
Now, at this point of the game, they've been getting a lot of pressure and sacks, so we're going to go max protection. So we got 2 tight ends and 1 back, and we got to try to get deep. But the only way you can really get deep is we think they may bring these guys, or they can still bring 45, or if that's 25. But the thing about it is you got to be very unselfish right here for this to work. All 4 guys have to be very unselfish. And I'll go into the minute. If this guy motions out to empty, okay, you got it. And then you can always, because sometimes they get to 4 verticals out of this. This guy goes wide, this guy goes here, and they run verticals. But this one's a little bit different. But, your cornerback is so smart right here because this could have been another pick 6. And this is something I love. I love depth. I love it.
Yeah, that is.
I love
this is second
depth.
and 8.
You can always come up.
Yeah.
But when you have to turn and run and the quarterback sees your name.
And he knows who he's dealing with here. This is Calvin Ridley.
Yes.
Who's one of the fastest receivers.
Yeah, Hopkins can still run too. So I love that. But this is a veteran secondary move because you're thinking, go ahead, erase that part of it. So yeah, he got 7-step drop, max protection, all max, okay? Double here, and double here. Poor Rashad Gary, man, I love the guy.
Triple there.
So unselfish. Because most guys are trying to beat one of these guys and try to be the hero, and you'll just you'll mess it up for the next person.
Yeah.
Because this is going to take a long time because you got, 6 or 7, it's a 2-man route.
Yeah.
So you got everybody, including the running back up there. Everybody's in with these 2 guys. Now, I've seen people complete this pass when you get guys don't know what they're doing. I love the depth. I love the turning and running, get to your spot. But I would like to see your head back, though. But I love this, and absolutely love you can see a foot right there. I just love it. Because what's going to happen, Tom, this guy wants you to run off, and this guy kind of curl right there, and it should be wide open because all week in practice, they probably told, the coaches told Will Levis, this will be wide open because Jair will just take off and run. You can hit him there, it may be a touchdown. But this is discipline. When you show the next picture, That's discipline. You don't see some guy doing something on his own, because if he throws this, it's a pick. Oh, he's open, throw it. No, he's not. The safety's right there waiting for him. Everybody's pushing. There's no work here. I've seen guys over here covering. You're not covering anything.
Yeah.
These guys are in here to block. And I also seen guys try to beat this double team, and one of these guys slip out on a check down and run.
Yeah.
So 55 has been smart, and now you'll start to get the pressure that you need.
So I suspect that either Jerry Alexander knew that this route was coming from film study,
Yes.
or he decided, okay, this guy's, I see his eyes are on this guy. I'm going to stop and I'm going to sit right here. And if he throws it, I'm going to pick him off, for my second pick. Now, like you said, I don't know if he's open or not. If Levis throws it here, maybe.
You better put it on a rope.
But what happened
you're gonna get
was
your guy
he
hurt
is
too.
focused all here,
Yeah.
and he takes a
Yes.
second, and Wyatt sacks him.
And-
Beats that double team. And
another coaching point for all quarterbacks: if you do a 7-step drop, stay back here. Don't skip up here.
Yeah,
He kept doing that.
right, because he has a throwing lane right
Yeah,
there.
you can come back here and stay back here. You got another second to make a decision. But he kind of skips up, and then the pressure gets to him. But Wyatt doesn't give up because he's on a double team.
Yeah.
Doesn't give up. And I just appreciate these guys being smart.
Okay. So this is second down.
Yep.
Hafley just sends 4 and drops everybody at. Now it's third down. Okay.
Yes. And now we gotta figure out, we're trying to confuse this guy. That's where you see guys like, now I don't like this though, because he can snap it. But I'd rather him tell him what we're doing than turn a guy loose. Okay? But all the discussion here is to how are we gonna turn this guy here loose?
Right.
56. We're setting it up here. But you have to be unselfish to do this. This is the most unselfish team I've ever seen, because everybody wants to make big plays. But 56 is, and this happens quick, by the way, because if you're the quarterback, wait a minute, why is Keon Nixon back here? Shouldn't he be up? He's a nickelback. So right now, Levis is like, okay, so he's kind of thrown off a little bit. But again, look at the splits. Look at the splits.
Okay.
So the next play, okay, here we go. You got three guys, okay, on this side. So they flooded the zone. You got 3 on this side, we got 3 on this side. Okay, so to this side, he's thinking, oh, I got plenty of time because nobody came off this side.
Right.
But what he should have did is slid the line this way and then have the back cut this guy so you can get enough time.
Right.
But when they didn't slide the line, now you need to you got to have 55 control this center or it won't work. He got to attack this center so he doesn't slide that way.
And I wonder if the signal that Walker had been giving was, okay, I'll take the inside guy so that, Gary can come here because there's a running back right here.
Yeah,
This is Pollard right here.
Yep.
So him kind of letting him know, I got this guy's safeties. If this guy releases, maybe it's you. I don't know if that's what he was saying, but it's possible.
See, now you got a 5-man rush, but you got guys who are unselfish. We're just gonna set it up for 56.
Yeah, and you got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
Yep, and he's locked in. He's not even looking. Yeah,
He's
locked
got
in.